Howdy y'all, it is Cody from the Keepers of Nerdom. Welcome to part 3. I believe this will be our final part, but we're going to open quite a bit here. And what we've got is what's left of the Prophetic Visions box, which is 2 packs, and then tokens of change, and then my special Prophetic Visions decks that we'll look at. So what we're going to do is, again, if you haven't watched part 1 or part 2, we're going to go through each card unless we've already seen it in this opening. And then we'll just read the card name and then move on. All right? Care Bear, thank you. Okay, here we go. Our first deck, I'm praying for Sanctum or Redemption. And it is Shadows, Redemption, and Untamed. Good. And it's Guildhead Villalf, the Vexing Pegasus. Okay, I have a Pegasus. That's great. Don't know what to do with that. There is our house card, and there's our cheat sheet, and there's our prophecies. Treat each action as your last during your opponent's turn. After your opponent plays their second action that turn, fulfill this. Nice. Heads I win. At the end of your turn, you may flip heads I win. During your opponent's turn, after your opponent plays a creature adjacent to a creature of the same house, fulfill it. Bad Omen. At the end of your opponent's turn, if they have exactly 6 amber, fulfill Bad Omen. This is the easiest one to just get around. It's kind of weird. Fate laughs at your plans. During your opponent's turn, when your opponent adds their archives to their hand, fulfill Fate laughs at your plans. These are both not great, because they could really just not play certain things, unless they happen to have lots of archives or something. All right. Windrow Composting. Play, shuffle a card from your discard pile in your deck, or as a fate, each player shuffles their discard pile into their deck. Very nice. Vivid Fairy. It's an enhancer. It's a recruiter as well. 2 power. After reap, gain 1 amber for each of Vivid Fairy's untamed neighbors. Very nice. Another one. Mog. 4 power. Play, deal 4 damage to each creature with power 5 or higher, or fate, stun each friendly creature with power 5 or higher. Both are really cool. Another Mog. Lost in the Woods. Play, shuffle 2 friendly creatures and 2 enemy creatures into their owner's decks. Great card, especially if you can play it when you don't have stuff out. Lost in the Woods again. Consult the Bones. Play, discard the top card of each player's deck. For each card discarded this way, resolve its bonus icons as if you had played it. And that's bonus icons. It can be anything. And Amberfly. I've never seen this card. It's 2 power, elusive, and skirmish. So it's hard to kill, and it's going on offense to hurt. After fight, capture 1, and after reap, move 1 amber from Amberfly to your pool. Very nice. Load on. Play. If there are 3 or more untamed creatures in your discard pile, gain 2 amber. Shuffle each untamed creature from your discard pile into your deck. Nice. Break of Dawn. So load on and now Break of Dawn. Play. Discard the top 3 cards of your deck. Put each untamed card discarded this way into your hand. Huh. That's risky. And it's Lumilu. I love the smell of Lumilu in the morning. Cool. Another one. That'd be fun to play both of them. There are no rares in the Untamed. Shadows. Urchin. 1 power elusive. Play, steal 1. Predatory Lending with an enhanced capture pit. Play, exalt and enrage an enemy creature. Nice, so they have to fight. Or fate. Pay your opponent 1 amber for each enemy shadows creature. So if you have shadows out, that might be good. Portercilla. 3 power. After reap, put a random card from their opponent's hand on top of their deck. Very nice. Another Portercilla that can be played as Untamed as well. Cool. Hoodwink. Play, reveal your hand. For each non-shadows card revealed this way, steal 1 amber, purge Hoodwink. Interesting. You just reveal your hand. That's crazy. Fall Guy, 2 power taunt. When he's destroyed, steal 1. I love this card. Gone pear-shaped. Play, each player discards their archives. Or fate, for the remainder of the turn, creatures cannot reap. Again, Fidget, 2 power elusive. After reap, discard a random card from your opponent's archives. Or the top card of their deck. If that card is in action, play it as if it were yours. Cap Reigns, 2 power elusive. Each enemy creature gains after reap. Pay your opponent 1 amber. Brutal Consequences. Play. Deal 3 damage to a creature. If this damage destroys that creature, purge it. Or fate. Purge an exhausted friendly creature. This is a rough card. I don't know. Covetous Idol. That's a rare. Ooh, that's a cool artifact with lasers around it. During your draw card step, if your opponent has more amber than you, refill your hand to 1 additional card. That's cool. That's a great Shadows card. All right. Vial of Mutation. Play, put a mutation counter on 2 creatures. While those creatures have mutation counters, they gain the mutant trait. Knockback. Play, put a creature on top of its owner's deck. Or fate, discard cards from the top of your deck until you discard a creature or run out of cards. Interesting. Driving Courage. Play, ready and use a friendly mutant creature. Or fate, exhaust each friendly non-mutant creature. That can be a good card. Dark Influence can be played as Untamed as well, and its play, discard the top card of a player's deck. If it's a mutant creature, gain 1 amber. Not a good card. Citizen Tricks. Play, and after reap, exalt Citizen Tricks, steal 1 amber. Fantastic card. Crazy stuff here. 3 power. Brass Klein, haven't seen him before. Mutant, he looks like a Brobnar. Well, no, he's Sanctum. 4 power, 1 armor. While on a flank, Brass Klein gains Skirmish. While not on a flank, he gains Taunt. Fate, though, is for the remainder of the turn, friendly creatures cannot fight. That's pretty good. Another one. A third one with a Capture Pip. I was hoping for the fourth. Follow the leader. Play for the remainder of the turn. Each friendly creature may fight. Nice. Dark Centurion, 5 power. Use an enhancer at action. Move 1 Ember from a creature to the common supply. If you do, ward that creature. Very nice. We are to our rares. Azrael. Whoa. That's a beautiful card. 4 power. Mutant Angel. Okay, that's cool. After Reap, until the end of the turn, each friendly creature may fight. That's not very good, but that's really cool. No one refuses Azrael's call to battle. Another rare, Avenging Aura. Play for the remainder of the turn. Each friendly creature gains Assault X, where X is the number of forge keys your opponent has. So you can have Assault 1 or 2. That's cool. This is an interesting deck. I'm not really sold on it being anything useful, but it's cool. All right, Kara, go ahead. You can show it off. What's this next one?
This one is Saurian, Starlights, and Shadows, and the name, the subject that blames game theory.
Okay, that alone for the name is amazing because game theory is hilarious considering we're playing Keyforge. All right, so we have Shadows as our repeat house here. These are 2 standard decks. Our next one we're going to do is Tokens of... No, we'll start with a Foresight deck. We'll open that in a moment. Okay, so there's our house card. There's our prophecies. It only gets worse. During your opponent's turn, after your opponent steals 1 or more amber, fulfill this. Heads I win, we just saw. Wasteful Regret. During your opponent's turn, after your opponent discards a card from their hand, fulfill Wasteful Regret. That's a hard one, actually. Bad Omen, we've seen. Interesting. That's going to be a hard prophecy fulfillment. All right, Scout Pete. 4 power, play after fight, after reap. Look at the top card of your deck. You may discard the card. Refit. Play, you may move an upgrade in play to another creature. Fate, destroy an upgrade attached to a friendly creature. This is handy. Recovery Operation. Play, discard the bottom 3 cards of your deck. You may put any number of the discarded cards on top of your deck in any order. That's awesome. Recovery Operation again. Precision Striker, 2 power. Play, after fight, after reap. Discard the top 3 cards of your opponent's deck. Put 1 of the discarded cards on the bottom of your opponent's deck. That's pretty neat. Into the Warp. Play. Each player discards the top card of their deck. Destroy each creature that shares a house with at least 1 of the discarded cards. Very cool. Terra or something, and you can play it as a Shadows card. It may be used as if it belonged to either of its neighbor's houses. And it may be played as an upgrade instead of a creature with the text. This creature may be used as if it belonged to either of its neighbor's house. Very nice card. Gleaming the Cube. I love this card. Play, ready and use a friendly creature. That's great for Star Alliance. Or Fate. Discard the top card of your deck. The discarded card's house becomes your active house. That Fate is one of the most bonkers frustrations you'll ever experience in a game. So again, I'll read it. Discard the top card of your deck. The discarded card's house becomes your active house. So you could have this epic plan, and then all of a sudden, the game forces you to change. Another card that can be played as Shadows, Digital Signal. Play, for each card in your opponent's archives, archive a card. Discard your opponent's archives. That's awesome. Jeez. Another one? Okay. But the problem is, that could be useless. We have 2 rares. Keiju is on. I love this card. 6 power. While he's attacking, ignore armor and taunt, and after fight, put an enemy creature on top of its owner's deck. Book of IEQ. Yes, please. Action. Reveal the top card of your deck as an artifact. If it is a non-Star Alliance card, house becomes your active house, otherwise end your turn. This is crazy stuff. You play all your Star Alliance, and then you go, you know what? Let's reveal the top card, and then you can keep on playing. So you have a fate card that can mess up your opponent and change their plans, and you can do it to yourself and be like, yep, let's go. All right, Thunk. 2 power. Play. Deal 2 damage to an enemy creature and exhaust it, or Fate. Destroy each exhausted creature. Cool. Porter Scylla, we've seen. Hawk with a damage pip. Play, destroy an artifact. If you do, gain an amber. Fall Guy, we've seen. Burnished Nickels, I love this card. 2 power, elusive, and he enhances everything. Destroyed, return another creature to its owner's hand. Bondsman Belvin, 4 power. I've never seen this guy. He looks like the dude from Fallout 4. After fight, after reap, look at the top card of your opponent's deck. You may discard it. Okay. Or Fate, give control of friendly artifact to your opponent. So you would play this on your opponent, and they'd have to give you one of their artifacts. There's another one. Bandit Culver with a damage pip, 2 power, elusive, and enhance. After you discard a Shadows card, this is the first time you've discarded a Shadows card this turn. Steal 1. Another one. Borrow. Take control of an enemy artifact. While under your control, it belongs to House Shadows instead of its original house. Cover fire. Play. Your opponent loses half of their amber rounding down. Steal 1. So they lose half, and then you steal. Here's a rare Slight. Slate, maybe? I'm not sure. 3 power. When he's destroyed, shuffle each creature into its owner's deck. That's for you and your opponent. That's insane. And for Fate, for each enemy Shadows creature, shuffle a friendly creature into its owner's deck. And so it's talking about your creatures. That's cool. Too low with a damage pip. Play. Choose an enemy creature. Destroy each creature with power less than the chosen creature's power. Or Fate. Destroy each friendly creature with the lowest power. Lorica Infantry. 3 power, 4 armor. After fight, you may exalt Lorica Infantry. If you do, your opponent loses 2 amber. Imperium. Play. Ward 2 friendly creatures. Crazy good card. Just a boop, nope. And here it is. Here's the card that breaks the game. Imperial Scutum. This creature gets +2 armor and gains destroyed. Move each amber on this creature to the common supply. And I believe this card's been in the game since Saurians first came out, if memory serves. Generation 3? I think it might have been. Governess Sylvina. 3 power. Play. Move each amber from a friendly creature to the most powerful enemy creature. That's crazy. Or scrap. Stun 2 creatures with no amber on them. Very nice. Defense initiative. Play. Ward a creature. You may exalt that creature. If you exalt it, ward each of its neighbors. Very good card. Philophosaurus. 4 power. After reap, you may look at the top 3 cards of your deck. Archive 1, add 1 to your hand, and discard 1. Order Hissero. 3 power. Deploy. So he can go where he wants in your battle line. Play. Ready and exalt each of Order Hissero's neighbors. For the remainder of the turn, they belong to House Saurian. Gaius, 3 power. After reap, ward each other friendly creature with amber on it, but not himself. Scrap, ward a friendly creature. Exile, play. Give control of a friendly creature to your opponent. So you can put a lot of amber on your creature and then send it over to the other side and be like, yep, you're over there now. We have 2 less cards. Degenerate Decor. Play, choose 1. Exalt the most powerful creature 3 times, or the most powerful friendly creature captures 3. We have a rare. Eclectic Ambrosius. Okay. 4 power. At the end of your turn, put a knowledge counter on Eclectic Ambrosius. Action. Remove 3 knowledge counters from Eclectic Ambrosius. If you do, gain 6 amber. So if he survives for 3 turns, you get 6 amber just for free. Weird deck. All right. We are now going to open a special one, a Foresight Edition deck. So they have a special border on them. That's what's different about these. And it is Redemption, Saurians, and Untamed. So we've got all repeats except for, Redemption 2. Amber Maker of Chat Bro. That's a great name. Let's get into it. And it looks like a weird snake, kind of, that threw up a bunch of pine needles. Okay, weird. Nice. Oh, even the prophecy cards have special sides to them. That's really cool. Even the cheat sheet gives us stuff. Ask again later. Each time your opponent chooses their active house, they must name a house on your identity card. Reveal the top card of your deck. If the revealed card does not match the same house, you fulfill this. Overreach during your opponent's turn. After an enemy creature is used to reap, fulfill Overreach. The Early Bird. At the end of your opponent's turn, if they have more amber in their pool than you, fulfill it. Wounds into... Wait, what? At the end of your opponent's turn... Just hang on. Of your opponent's turn. Okay, so this is me reading it. At the end of your opponent's turn, if they have more amber in their pool than you... Okay, that's when you fulfill. Okay. Wounds into Wisdom. During your opponent's turn, after a friendly creature is dealt damage, fulfill Wounds into Wisdom. All right, let's see what we got here. Warfaline, play, and after fights, a 3-power creature. Shuffle the top 5 cards of a discard pile into their owner's deck. Not bad. Vivid Fairy again. Just more pretty. Rat Pixie. Play, and after reap, it's 2 power. If you have 4 or fewer amber, gain 1 amber. Mog again. Lost in the Woods. I love these artworks on the side. Flary. The Flary is at the start of your turn. You gain 1 amber. Period. Another Flary. Chonk Evermore. Play. You may give 2 creatures a +1 power counter. Double the number of +1 power counters on each creature. Fate. Give each enemy creature 2 +1 power counters. Ambermancy. Play. Remove up to 3 +1 power counters from a creature. Gain 1 amber for each creature. Each counter removed this way. Not bad. Came Back Wrong. Great card. Play. Play a creature from your discard pile and attach Came Back Wrong to it as an upgrade with the text, this creature gets -2 power and gains poison. Break of Dawn we've seen. Chonkers is back as a rare. Here he is. Okay. 1 power mutant creature, Skirmish. After an enemy creature is destroyed fighting Chonkers, double the number of +1 power counters on Chonkers. Play. When you play him, give Chonkers a +1 power counter. Okay, Chonkers just gets stronger and stronger if you let him live, and that's what's scary. Tricerian Legionary, 5 power, 1 armor, taunt and play, ward a friendly creature. This looks amazing because he can ward himself. Another one, Spendthrift Play, move each amber from a creature to the common supply, exalt that creature. Fate, move each amber from enemy creatures to your opponent's pool. Another one. Sedimentary Nap, play, shuffle a creature into its owner's deck. Fate, shuffle the most powerful friendly creature into its owner's deck. Very nice. Governess Sylvana, we've seen. Archlegate Valeria, 5 power, 1 armor, enhance before fight, exalt an enemy creature for each of Archlegate's Valeria's Saurian neighbors. Tribune Pompatus can be played as Untamed. Each friendly creature, he's 4 power, 2 armor, gets +2 power for each amber on it. Before fight, you may exalt Tribune Pompatus. He can power up your whole thing. This can be played as a redemption. Plancina, Hidden Agent, 3 power, destroy. Destroy each of Plancina Hidden Agent's neighbors. Oh, he hurts himself. That's not good. Or Fate, put Plancina Hidden Agent into play under your control, so you want to give him to your opponent. Nice. Graken Reform, play the top card of your opponent's deck as if it were yours. Or Fate, your opponent archives the top 2 cards of their deck. Nice. Either way is good. Governor Gridelk, 6 power after fight. Put the topmost creature from your opponent's discard pile into play under your control. A rare, sorry about that. Play, destroy a creature, its controller gains 1. Nice. Salve, 4 power enhancer. Salve gets +2 assault for each of its redemption neighbors. Very nice. Knockback we've seen. Genetic Strain can be played as Saurians. This is a cool looking card. Play, each mutant captures 1 amber. Fate, if there are any enemy mutant creatures, your opponent gains 2 amber. Interesting. There's another one. Dark Influence. Play, discard the top card of a player's deck. If it's a mutant creature, gain 1. Citizen Tricks. Citizen Tricks again. Charitable Herald, Mutant Monk, 3 power. Play, and after reap, ward a creature. Fate, remove each ward from each friendly creature. Brass Klein, there he is. Ruthless Avenger, 4 power, Assault 2, Hazardous 2. Fate, though, is purge 2 random cards from your discard pile. Shuffle your discard pile into your deck. Rechurch Smoko, destroy, archive the top card of your deck. This is our last card here, Agatha, 5 power Treachery, so it enters play in the opponent's battle line. Each enemy creature gains. After reap, deal 3 damage to each of Ragatha's neighbors. Nice. Okay. I like this deck a lot. This will be useful. We'll see kind of how it plays out, but overall, this is a fun one. Okay. Interesting. We're gonna do a Foresight edition, and we might just pause there for part 3 here. We'll see. There's a lot here. All right, Foresight edition again. All right, we've got Redemption, Star Alliance, and Shadows. The Kite that blackmails Gizmos. The Kite that blackmails Gizmos. This is fantastic. I'm loving the names. All right, here we go. House card, Trust your feelings. I believe we've already seen that. Name a house. If they choose it, fulfill it. Go forth and conquer. After any of the creatures use a fight, fulfill it. Look how far you've come. After they play a creature, fulfill it. And then heads I win. After your opponent plays a creature adjacent to a creature of the same house, fulfill. Okay. Oh, I hate this card. Spade Teller. 2 power, play after fight after reap. Choose a house. Discard the top card of your deck. If that card belongs to the chosen house, gain 1. Don't care about him. Scout Peak can be played as Redemption. Very nice. Precision Striker. Precision Striker again. Future Booster Artifact, it's back. Omni, look at the top card of your deck. You may put it on the bottom of your deck. Deleter. 3 power, after reap, return 2 enemy creatures to their owner's hand, or Fate, purge the most powerful friendly creature. Very nice. Another one. A third one. Digital Signal, we've seen. Bridge Officer Zaro, 3 power, 1 armor. After fight, capture 3. If you do, ready a friendly non-alien creature. Uncharted Lands is a rare. This is beautiful. Each Star Alliance creature gains, after reap, move 1 amber from Uncharted Lands to your pool. When you play it, though, place 6 amber from the common supply on Uncharted Lands. Very nice. Kajuzan again. He's like my favorite rare, apparently. Thunk. Predatory Lending. Play, Exalt and Rage. Yeah, we've seen this. Porter Scylla. She seems really common all the time. Hoodwink. Reveal your hand for each non-shadows. Yep, okay. Borrow. Nice. Lucky Dice. Artifact. Omni, destroy lucky dice. Friendly creatures cannot be dealt damage during your opponent's next turn. Fidget, we've seen. Brutal Consequences, we have seen. Bone Rot Venom, the worst upgrade in the game. After this creature is used, deal 2 damage to it. Let me know if it's not the worst, but I'm pretty sure it is. Scally Caper, there he is. Skirmish, Treachery, Versatile, 2 power. At the end of your turn, destroy one of Scally Caper's neighbors. He's just going to nuke your opponent. On Claude for the redemption, 5 power. Action, if your opponent has an odd amount of amber, steal 1. Salve, there she is again. Genetic Strain, there we go. Genetic Strain again. Deriving Courage, good. Good. 3 of them. Charitable Herald, again, nice. The Mist artifact. Omni, destroy the mist. For the remainder of the turn, each creature gains the mutant trait. Redeem the Crucible. This is Omega, so you have to end your turn after you play this. Play, destroy each creature. You may forge a key at +6 current cost, reduced by 1 for each mutant creature destroyed this way. Purge, redeem the Crucible. Nice. Pitteroon. There it is. Picaroon. Yeah, Picaroon. He deploys wherever he wants. His health is X, where X is the combined power of Picaroon's non-changeling neighbors, so you can make him really strong. We have a rare here. Heavy Adornment. This creature gains after reap. Exalt each of this creature's neighbors. Oh, so you put it on your opponent, so that way if they reap, they get exalted. That's fun. That's a fun little deck. I like it. Not too shabby there. Okay. We're just gonna finish it up here, the Foresight Edition Archon deck. And then we're gonna move to Tokens of Change, then the Anomaly deck, and then my name deck we'll look at last. So this one is Saurians, Star Alliance, and Untamed. It is Meyer the Tacitly Mystical. These names are getting weirder, and I love it. All right, house name, okay. The cards will tell. Okay, so they're playing a Keyforge game inside of the Keyforge. During your opponent's turn, after your opponent draws a card outside of their draw card step, fulfill the cards will tell. Nice, okay. Go forth and conquer, we've seen. Expect the unexpected. After your opponent shuffles their deck, fulfill it. Outlook, not so good. I haven't seen this one before. After your opponent chooses an active house that matches no cards in play, fulfill it. Nice. Okay, so you can stop them, or at least try to mess with them. Rat Pixie, we've seen. Another one. Mog, Lost in the Woods. Fog Murmook, that's new. 3 power. Fog Murmook is not on a flake. Keys cost -1. Very nice. Flurry. Consult the Bones. Consult the Bones again. Ambermancy. Lodon. Lodon again. Huh, nice. Claudogenesis. This is a rare. Play for each player discards the top card of the deck and reveals their hand. Discard each card that belongs to their discarded card's house. Each player refills their hand as if it were their draw card step. Oh my word. That's amazing. Spade Teller. Reservist Jones. He's 3 power deploy. Play, capture 2 amber for each of Reservist Jones' non-Star Alliance neighbors. Another one. Refit. Okay. Refit. We've seen that. Recovery Operation. We've seen Into the Warp. Good. Future Booster. All right. Deleter. Quantrino Flux. Play. Choose a friendly creature and an enemy creature. Destroy the chosen creature and each creature with the same power as either of the chosen creatures. Very nice. Galactic Tariff upgrade. This creature gains after fight of reap. Capture 1 from your own side. Perfect. Stronger Together. It's a rare. Play. Ready. Each Star Alliance creature has 2 non-Star Alliance neighbors of different houses. This is a hard card to pull off. Cosmic Recompense. This is a beautiful card. I don't even know what it does. Play. Deal 3 damage to an enemy creature. If it is not destroyed, steal 1. Repeat the preceding effect, so you get to do that twice, possibly. Fate. You cannot play, use, or discard cards for the remainder of the turn. Woof. Man, that's hard, actually. I like both versions of that. Tricerian Legionary, 2 low. Sedimentary Nap. Publius Scipio, 6 power, 2 armor, splash attack 4. Thing hits like a truck. Fate. For the remainder of the turn, after you use a friendly creature, deal 4 damage to its neighbors. Yuck. Marcella the Younger. This is the one my daughter looked at and was like, isn't that the dinosaur girl from the dinosaur show in the 90s? After fight of reap, you may exalt Marcella the Younger. If you do, draw 2 cards. 4 power. Lorca Infantry. Such a cool card. Imperium. Tribune Pompatus. He's back. Palagine Society. Play. Return each card from your discard pile to your hand. Purge Palagine Society. Return it. Oh, another card. Okay. Or Fate. Ward each enemy creature. That Fate's nasty. Good grief. All right. Library of Polyasaurus. Action. Move 1 amber from a friendly creature to your pool. Another one. Exile. We've seen, and that's it. No rares there. This is a fun deck. I like it. So far, the decks that are special looking are not really cool, but they're fun. All right, our next one is going to be a Tokens of Change deck, which will be, I've had Geistoids in all 3. Dis, Geistoids, and Untamed, and it has Geistoids. I've always wanted a Geistoids. Rector Tylo Baby, the Wintry Lion.
I love it.
What is that name? We're down to our last 3 decks here. So our token creature is Phantasm. 1 power, 1 armor. After reap, discard a card from your hand. Nice. Okay. That is some speedy stuff. Whimsical Conjurer. 3 power and enhancer. When you resolve an amber bonus icon, you may make a token creature instead. Another one. Warfaline we've seen. Warfaline. Warfaline. Wow. Mollymok. Play. Destroy an artifact. That's a good card. Cooperative Hunting. Play. For each friendly creature, deal 1 damage to a creature. You may choose a different creature each time. Amber Spine Mongrel. 3 power. Hazardous 3. After an enemy creature reaps, gain 1. Harlock. 3 power Skirmish. After fight, if the creature Harlock fought was destroyed, make a token creature. Very nice. Fogbank. Play. Enemy creatures cannot fight during your opponent's next turn. Fangtooth Cavern. Oh no. At the end of your turn, destroy the least powerful creature. That's not good. Kindreth Longshot. She's a great rare. 3 power Elusive Skirmish. After reap, deal 2 damage to a creature. Persephone. Keys cost -2. He's 5 power. Destroy it. If Shadis is in your discard pile, return it to your hand. That means Shadis is here. I'll be astray. 6 power. If you are haunted, I'll be astray. Enters play ready. After reap, capture 1. Snippy. 3 power Skirmish. Play. Deal 2 damage to a creature. Destroy an enemy flank creature if you scrap it. Sidekick. 1 power Spectre Robot. Play. Choose a card in your hand and put it into play as a token creature. In here somewhere. If you are haunted. Nope. If you're haunted, archive 2 cards from the discard pile. Otherwise, discard the top 5 cards of your deck. In here somewhere with an Amber Pip enhancement. Haunting deck with a discard a card enhancement. Play. If you are haunted, purge a card from a discard pile. Nice. Dark Lamp. 4 power. Each friendly creature with Amber on it gains elusive. Play. Capture 1. Bump in the Night. Play. We're still just at commons. That's weird. Play. Deal 2 damage to an enemy creature. If this damage destroys that creature, make a token creature. If you're haunted, repeat the preceding effect. Nice. Return to Rebel. An interesting card. Play. Shuffle the top 10 cards of your discard pile in your deck. If you do, destroy each creature. It really resets the board, but it also hurts you too. Inevitable Decay. Play. Destroy each artifact and upgrade for each card destroyed this way. Make a token creature. That's a lot. Shadis is the rare with an enhancement. There. 5 power. Action. Play a creature from your discard pile. If that creature is Persephone, destroy Shadis. Unbinding with a discard a card. Play, make a token creature. If a friendly creature was destroyed this turn, archive Unbinding. The Evil Eye with an enhancement. Amber Pit. Play, keys cost +3 during your opponent's next turn. Cinder, 6 power, 2 armor. Taunt. After reap, destroy a friendly creature. Very nice. Iterome, 4 power. After reap, destroy a creature of the house with the most creatures in play. Bonesaw, 5 power. If a friendly creature was destroyed this turn, Bonesaw enters play ready. Another one. Arise. Play. Choose a house. Return each creature of that house from your discard pile to your hand. Gain 1 chain. 3 Fates. Play. Destroy the 3 most powerful creatures. Very nice. Essence Scale with an enhancement of Amber. It's an artifact action. Destroy a friendly creature. If you do, ready and use a friendly creature that shares a house with a destroyed creature. Especially with Bonesaws, this is a great card. Beyond All Darkness. Play. For the remainder of the turn, after a creature is destroyed, make a token creature. That's amazing. And Gabos Longarms is our last card, a rare. 5 power. Before fight, choose a creature. Gabos Longarms deals damage to that creature rather than the one it is fighting. Very nice. This will be a fun one. Nothing I'm like, oh my gosh, most favorite deck ever, but definitely cool. All right, 2 last decks. This last one here is Guaranteed Anomaly included from Prophetic Visions. So it's not the special Foresight Edition decks or anything, but it has a Guaranteed Anomaly. This will be my second ever. So I opened a deck in a previous video that had one. So we've got Dis, Shadows, and Untamed, and it's called Hazardously Polluted Savipal. Okay. Last 2 decks, here we go. All right, here's our house card. There's that. Here's our prophecy. Go forth and conquer, we've seen. Treat each other, each action is your last. They play their second action. Resolve it. Trust your feelings, we've seen. Outline, not so good. All right. Windrow Composting, we've seen. Warfaline. Prince Bufo with a discard card. He's at a 1 power enhancer, and Fate, your opponent forges a key at current cost. Check out Prince Bufo, by the way. I want you guys to see this real quick. It's the best card ever. Prince Bufo again. Lost in the Woods can be played as Shadows. Is that not the most glorious card ever? Invigorating Shower can be played as Shadows as well. Enhanced. Play, choose a house, shuffle each card of that house from your discard pile into your deck. I'm going to laugh if I get the same card. That is an anomaly card. Consult the Bones. Consult the Bones. What does it do? Huh. That's useful. Ambermancy can be played as Shadows. My goodness. Amberfly again. Nice. Love it. Resonant Orb, 2 power after, yeah, we've seen this. Lithomancy, artifact, reveal the top card of your deck. If the revealed card belongs to the active house, discard it and gain 2 amber. There's no rares in that. Predatory Lending with an Amber Pip, nice. Predatory Lending again. Porter Scylla, Hawk. Fall Guy with a draw card. Very nice. Fall Guy. This is a good deck. Bondsman Belvin. Bandit Culver with a draw card. It's a fast deck. Bandit Culver again. Bandit Culver. Oh my goodness. Ox Sarbane. 2 power. After each enemy creature gains, after fight for reap, exalt each friendly creature that shares a house with this creature. That's nasty. Sack of Coins with a draw card. Play. Deal 1 damage to a creature for each amber you have. Ouch. There it is. There is the anomaly. Alien Cyborg Antenagogue. 4 power, 2 armor. Play. You may graft an enemy creature onto Antenagogue. After reap, deal damage to each creature equal to the power of a creature grafted on Antenagogue. That's wickedly. This grafting concept is crazy. Pied Viper. 3 power elusive. After an enemy creature reaps, if there are more enemy creatures than friendly creatures, gain control of that creature. Very nice. Pied Viper again. Infinity Strop. Play, deal 2 damage to a creature. If this damage destroys that creature, deal 4 damage to each creature that shares a house with a destroyed creature. Very good. Oh, you shouldn't have. This is a fate card. Your opponent gains 3 amber. So you just get to either gain an amber off of this, or you get to give yourself 3 amber from it. Another one. Life Ward. They can't play at creatures during their next turn if you destroy it. Double Doom. Play, return any creature to its owner's hand. Your opponent discards a random card from their hand. Double Doom again. Troubadour. We have 3 rares in this. He's a 7 power. You must lose 3 amber in order to play Troubadour. He's taunt, and when he's destroyed, though, you gain 5 amber. Very cool. Red Hot Armor. Each enemy creature with armor loses all of its armor until the end of the turn and is dealt 1 damage for each point of armor it lost this way. Very cool. A fair game. Oh, no. Discard the top card of your opponent's deck and reveal their hand. You gain 1 amber for each card of the discarded card's house revealed this way. Your opponent repeats the preceding effect on you. That's interesting because you could get rid of a lot of your cards. This is a nasty deck. I'm excited about this one. That's another anomaly that now I have 2 anomalies finally, and that right there was the win for sure. All right, last deck here, and we're finishing up. And this is actually, I already had to open it because I accidentally showed something, so I needed to scan it. This is my named deck, which is Cody Adams, Guard, Logos, Star Alliance, and Sanctum. I wanted those 3 houses. So there's my house card, and the end is nigh. During your opponent's turn, after 3 or more creatures have been destroyed this turn, fulfill it, or ask again later. We've seen that. Okay. Or heads I win. The cards will tell. I kind of want heads I win, tails I lose on a card. Let's find out what we got. Spade Teller, yuck. Spade Teller again. Scout Pete. Reservist Jones. Into the Warp. Instant Clark. You 3 power enhance. Fate, destroy a friendly artifact, so you can get rid of their artifact for him. Omicron Callan with a damage pip. 3 power after reap, destroy each other creature. Fate, destroy each friendly creature that does not share a house with at least one of its neighbors. That's pretty good. Kinetic Commander Trigon with a damage pip. After reap, 4 power. Discard the top card of your deck. Resolve that card's bonus icons as if you had played it. Further investigations. Play, destroy any number of friendly creatures. For each creature destroyed this way, archive a card. Event Horizon with a damage pip. There's a lot of damage pips here. Play, discard cards from the top of your deck until you discard an action card or run out of cards. If you discard an action card, play that card. Ooh, that's awesome. Shakedown Sullivan. Oh, he's back. 4 power after reap. Choose a creature and discard the top card of its controller's deck. If that card shares a house with the chosen creature, its controller gains 1, otherwise destroy that creature. That can be useful. Psionic Officer Lang, 3 power. After an enemy creature reaps, archive the top card of your deck. Very, very powerful. Sir John, 3 power, 1 armor. Play, capture 1/3 of your opponent's amber. He's so helpful. Or Fate, lose 1/3 of your amber, rounded down on both. Jane the Bard, after reap, he's 3 power. Deal 2 damage to an enemy creature. If that creature has amber on it, repeat the preceding effect. Or scrap, exalt 2 friendly creatures. Grey Warden, he is a deploy, and he's 3 power. Human Monk. Ooh, this is a cool card. After fight, after reap, ready a neighboring Sanctum creature. Very cool. Greedy Reprisal. Play, for each amber in your opponent's pool, destroy a creature. For each amber in your opponent's pool, destroy a creature. Or Fate, deal 2 damage to a friendly creature for each point of armor on enemy creatures. For each point of armor on enemy. That's crazy too. Divine Seal. Play, put a creature on the bottom of its owner's deck. Or Fate, purge the bottom card of your deck. Dame Margaret. She's deploy and taunt, 4 power. Dame Margaret's +2 armor for each key your opponent has forged. Very nice. Burning Glare with an enhanced pip. Enhanced, play, choose 1, stun an enemy creature, or stun each enemy mutant creature. Brigadier Ols, 5 power. Brigadier Ols gets +2 armor for each of its Sanctum neighbors. Nice. Trade Blows. Play, deal 1 damage to an enemy creature. If that creature is not destroyed, you may deal 1 damage to a friendly creature to repeat this effect. Very nice. Hold Fast, 6 power dog. It's a beast. After one of Hold Fast neighbors is dealt damage, ready Hold Fast. Nice. Garnet Squire, 4 power. He's an enhancer. At the end of your turn, heal 1 damage from Garnet Squire. If you do, gain 1 amber. Redistribute. Redistribute the amber on friendly creatures among friendly creatures. Redistribute the amber on enemy creatures among enemy creatures. No rares there. That's wild. Zix Researcher, 2 power. Play, archive the top card of your deck or the top card of your discard pile. Another one. That's crazy. That's a lot of archive. So Wormhole Technician, 3 power. After reveal the top card of your deck. If it's a Logos card, play it. We haven't seen Logos, have we? None of these decks have had Logos. That's wild. If it's a Logos card, play it. Otherwise, archive it. Neotechnic Gopher, 2 power. Play, and after reap, discard a card. If you... So Neotechnic Gopher, 2 power. Play, and after reap, discard a card. If you have no cards in your hand, gain 1. Or Fate, your opponent draws a card. So you get to draw a card off of that. Hazard Zerp, 2 power. That's a cool card. Play, deal 3 damage to a creature. If that creature is destroyed, draw a card. Or scrap him to discard a card, deal 3 damage to a creature. Interesting. Another one. I like these. That play effect's too good. Cutthroat Research. Play, steal 2 amber if your opponent has 8 or more. Not a great card. Rage Reset. Play, destroy any number of friendly creatures. Draw 1 card for each creature destroyed this way. Or Fate, randomly discard half of the cards from your hand rounding down. That's a better Fate card. Director of Zix. 3 power elusive at the start of your turn. Archive the top card of your deck. Fantastic right there. Another one that can be played as Sanctum with a Capture Pip. Code Monkey. I hate this card. 3 power deploy. Play, archive each neighboring creature. If those creatures share a house, gain 2 amber. Do not like it. Project Zix. 5 power, 1 armor. After fight, after reap. This is the rare. You may play a card from your archives as if it were in your hand and in the active house. So you can just play stuff out of your archives as though you're just doing it. So this is a Zix deck. That's interesting. So it really is. It's Zix Researchers and then Directors of Zix for Project Zix. Fantastic. I think overall, this is probably not going to be the best deck ever, but it's going to be fun to play because it's just going to do some weird shenanigans because of the Zix stuff. And I don't know. I am nervous about this deck, but I'm also hopeful that it could do some cool stuff. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 creatures in Sanctum. Okay. Very interesting. I just realized most of this is creatures. Most of the Untamed, or the Logos is creatures. There's a few actions. Oh my. And then creature, creature, action, action, creature, 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 action, creature, 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 creature. This is a creature-heavy deck that's just going to keep generating creatures every turn. Like crazy. This will be a fascinating one. I'm really excited that it turned out like it did. I like it. It's a fun one to have as my name deck. I don't know if it'll be any good, but I don't care. I'll have fun playing it. Let me know down in the comments below what you're most excited about from Prophetic Visions. Like, share, and subscribe. I've been Cody from the Keyforge Nerdum. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Take care.